our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, of the brave.
Good evening. I am Zakiah Watson, the Senior Class Council Representative. Welcome one and all to the commencement exercises for the Coldwater High School Class of 2025. As we start our commencement program, I would ask that we show appreciation to the CHS Band, directed by Miss Katie Jewell, and the CHS Choir, directed by Dr. Jacob Simmons. At this time, will Dr. Steve Ho, Coldwater High School Principal, please come forward to introduce the Coldwater High School Class of 2025.
Good evening, good afternoon. Graduates, parents, and guests, on behalf of the Coldwater Community Schools Board of Trustees, the administration, faculty, and staff of Coldwater High School, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 158th Coldwater High School commencement ceremony. It is also my pleasure to introduce those guests on our stage. Mr. Paul Flynn, Coldwater Superintendent. Dr. Ed Lake, School Board President. Mr. Brian Shirk, Assistant Principal. Mr. Todd Farmer, Athletic Director. Ms. Rebecca Heaton, ML Director. Mr. Toby Kirk, Instructor. Mrs. Rachel Foley, Class Advisor. Mrs. Kaylin Moore, Class Advisor. It is also my pleasure to introduce the members of the Coldwater Community Schools Board of Trustees. These community members serve selflessly, giving their time, talent, and effort to ensure that we continue with our tradition of excellence at Coldwater High School. This evening, we have with us Ms. Claire Dean, Secretary, Dr. Kate Frederick, Treasurer, Board Member Ms. Kristen Lyon-Welch, and Board Member Mr. Jim Billsborough. Also with us this evening is State Representative Jennifer Warts. I would also like to acknowledge the work of our counseling office and main office staff for all the hours spent in preparation of this event, especially Mrs. Karen Kinsey and Mrs. Holly Ward, who coordinate all the commencement activities, from setting these facilities to making sure all of our graduates have the right bling. This year's senior class sponsors, Mrs. Kaylin Moore and Mrs. Rachel Foley, have been instrumental in guiding this senior class from the freshman year through to this final ceremony. Mrs. Moore and Mrs. Foley, please stand. I would also like to thank our dedicated faculty for supporting our students on their path to graduation. The success of our graduates is our success as educators. Would all the faculty members in attendance here please stand? At this time, we'd like to honor 3 esteemed Coldwater High School faculty members who are retiring this year. Mrs. Milligan, Mrs. Parcell, and Mr. Scorfar, please make your way to the stage. Come on up.
Not part of the deal.
I do. Right here, please. Each of these incredible educators will receive an honorary diploma from Coldwater High School. An honorary one. Mrs. Jennifer Milligan is retiring after 29 years in education and 24 years of service to Coldwater students and families. She spent the majority of those years as a dedicated social studies instructor, teaching hundreds of students to become critical thinkers and responsible citizens. Mrs. Milligan was also a youth and government sponsor for many years and helped to coach the many successful CHS mock trial teams, including state and national championship teams. Her dedication to the art of teaching and to her students will be sorely missed. Congratulations, Mrs. Milligan. Mrs. Denise Parcell will be retiring after 29 years of service to Coldwater High. Mrs. Parcell taught life through math and through special education. She cherishes the relationship she has built with her students, and it is her students she will miss the most. Her smile, cheery demeanor, and dedication to Coldwater families will be dearly missed. Congratulations, Mrs. Parcell. Mr. Jeff Scorfar is retiring after 33 years at CHS. Coach Scorfar has made a significant contribution to so many Coldwater students on the football field, the basketball court, the track, and of course the classroom. His greatest joy has been building relationships with students from all walks of life and watching them grow into successful adults. Coach Scorfar has truly integrated teaching and coaching to help all of his students succeed. Congratulations, Coach Scorfar. Thank you. You can go back. Thank you.
I can go back.
You may. At this time, I'll ask Ellie Foley, Senior Class Treasurer, to come forward and give tribute to the faculty.
That one's dirty.
Thank you, Dr. Hope. Hello, everyone here in attendance today as we celebrate this great milestone for the graduates sitting beside me. My name is Ellie Foley, and I am the current class of 2025 treasurer. I have the great honor of giving appreciation to the staff of Coldwater High School. The past 4 years, the staff has guided us to the end of this chapter in our lives. The past and current staff of CHS the past 4 years has shaped this class as students, but more importantly as great men and women. Staff, you showed up every day, and believe me, this class has made you consider using 1 or 2 of those personal days. Whether you're a teacher, administrator, nurse, coach, secretary, or just a volunteer, you have made an impact on this class. Showing up can be difficult, but you all showed up with a smile on your face. Your actions don't go unnoticed. The extra materials you created to help us learn, the fun activities you would make to keep us engaged, or the little messages you gave us to end this year. Staff, please know, even though the doors are closing on this chapter of our times together, your lessons, words, actions will get through the windows and be with us forever. The impact the staff has left on this class will be unforgettable. The opportunities these graduates got in their lives was because of the assistance and confidence the staff supplied them. In the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. This staff provided the formula for success through their hard work and dedication through our 4 years of high school. Staff, I know you don't hear it enough. So on behalf of the class of 2025, thank you for your assistance as we close this chapter and begin our new one. Please join me in applauding the whole staff of Corridor High School. I know these three were just up here, but I would like to recognize once again the three teachers celebrating their new chapter of retirement. Would Mr. Scorefire, Mrs. Milligan, and Ms. Parstell please stand? One more good applause over. Thank you for your time and dedication here at Corridor High School. Finally, I would like to thank a staff member that is special to me. Rachel Foley. Sorry, if you know me, I'm very emotional. Rachel Foley, or Foley to most, but to me, she's my mom. Mama, I can't thank you enough for everything you have done for me and the graduates of this class. To me, you were the mom of this class, and I had hundreds of siblings. I am so grateful for our time together, but it is now time to grow collectively from different schools. I love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ellie. Members of the Board of School Trustees, Mr. Flynn, members of the CHS faculty and staff, parents, friends, and members of the class of 2025, it is truly an honor and a privilege for me to introduce this magnificent graduating class. Their talents and skills are many. They have exercised their positive leadership and dedication all year at Coldwater High School. Today, I would like to focus on some of the many accomplishments of this amazing class so that everyone present here tonight will understand why I use superlatives when referring to the class of 2025. One senior has been recognized as a finalist in the 2025 National Merit Scholarship Program. Evan Paratus, please stand. "28 of our seniors are graduating cum laude with an overall GPA of 3.0 or higher. These students are honored with a bronze cord. Will all of these seniors please stand?" "30 of our seniors are graduating magna cum laude. These students have maintained a 3.4 grade point average or above for the first 7 semesters of high school study. These students wear a silver cord. Will all of these seniors please stand? "47 of our seniors are graduating summa cum laude. These students have maintained a 3.7 grade point average or above for the first semesters of high school. These students have earned gold cords. Will all of these graduates please stand? "30 seniors have become Coldwater High School Senior Scholars based on their SAT score and overall GPA. These students all wear a scholarship medal. Seniors, please stand and remain standing when your name is called. The senior scholars for 2025 are Rabab Algrabi, Dakota Allen, Ellison Anderson, Landon Auble, Keenan Collins Ingerson, Harper Cummings, Nicholas Downs, Harley Edwards, Aaron Figueroa Garcia, Peyton Granger, Garrett Gruner, Caden Lewis, Ayla McCowan, Garrett McVicker, Alex Mobley, Sarah Omar, Zach Penrod, Madeline Persales, Evan Paratus, Kaya Richmond, Abigail Robison, Lydia Rogers, Keegan Smith, Lennon Swick, Soraya Velazquez, Claudel Wishmeyer, Yasmin Zanzani, Daniel Zimmerman, and Bentley Zuzga. A round of applause for these fantastic scholars. Many of our students have attended the Branch Area Career Center to master specific skills leading to success in college and careers. Will all the seniors who have ever attended BACC please stand? Many of these seniors are also members of the National Technical Honor Society, which recognizes students who excel in career and technical education. These students all wear a blue and silver cord. Will these seniors please stand? We have now arrived at a very special time in our ceremony when we honor the salutatorians and the valedictorians of the class of 2025. Evan Paratus is the salutatorian for the class of 2025. Mr. Shirk, please come forward. Evan will attend Duke University and study pure mathematics. And if you need to know what that is, just ask him. Evan.
One moment, please. I've learned a lot, and I mean a lot, in my 4 years at Coldwater High School. You know what, let's have a quick round of applause for all of our amazing teachers that have spent a collective 6,000 hours, day in and day out, helping our education. But the two most important things that I've learned from my time here at CHS are not something that could be taught from a teacher. They're things that I've observed and lived for the past 4 years here, and I think I'm a better person because of it, so I'd like to share those with you today. First, I might be standing up here for my academic achievement, but I will never be able to compare to some of you out here today. Some of you are so unbelievably talented and knowledgeable on certain topics that I can hardly fathom it. So I want to give a shout out to Brady Hogger. Could you stand up? Okay, so a few months back, we had a discussion about bowling, of all things, and he's telling me about how difficult it is to get this precise spin on the ball and the angle that you need to hit the front pin at in order to get a strike guaranteed every time, and how you can adjust to oil patterns on the lane and stuff that I'd never even thought of before. I was not able to contribute very much to that conversation, but I had a fantastic time listening to him share this with me, share his unique talent and what he knows with me. And it's conversations like that that make me love coming to high school every day and love being around all of you. We have such a diverse pool of future engineers, artists, athletes, teachers, politicians, and business owners with us right here today. And it's exciting to be able to talk to people from different perspectives. Now, Coldwater High School has a fantastic AP program. It's treated me very well. But there is so much greatness outside of that AP program that does not get recognized enough. So I want to talk about Brady again. As far as I know, he hasn't taken any AP classes since his sophomore year of high school. I think I got that right. But he didn't need any of those college credits that you would get from doing this program. I think he's closer to his bachelor's degree than I am. And he's going into cybersecurity to be an ethical hacker, which I'm guessing most of you have never even heard of. The reality is that there's so much greatness out there that doesn't get the recognition that it deserves. I'm the one standing up here giving this speech when I feel that my accomplishments pale into comparison with what some of you have done. And that leads me into the second most important thing that I've learned from the past 4 years here, and that's that more often than not, you will almost never receive the recognition that you deserve for your talents. It's a very sad truth. When you find something specific, interesting, most people, they won't bother to listen deeply about it. They'll brush it off, maybe label you as a geek or a nerd, somebody that wastes their time doing something for too long. You'll get ostracized, even ignored by people who don't care to broaden their horizons and learn something new. And sometimes you'll work super hard at something, and then somebody else will get the credit for reasons that are beyond your control. So to all of you going forward, I want you to ignore the praise and the criticism alike. Ignore the recognition. Ignore the people that think that what you love and what makes you happy is frivolous or a waste of time. And that goes both ways. I also want you to sometimes ignore the people that support you. Never do something for the sole purpose of pleasing somebody else or wanting somebody else's recognition. Be different. Go against the grain. Don't be afraid to break the mold and follow your dreams and what makes you happy. Now, don't be stubborn and set in your ways, of course. Be open to new things, but stay true to who you are and what you love. Do things for yourself and your own benefit. Work hard because it makes you feel good about yourself, like you accomplished something worthwhile that you can be proud of. Everything else should be secondary. Because at the end of the day, it is you that matters. It's not whether or not you got a medal for being a senior scholar. It's not about how many cords you're wearing. And it certainly isn't about whether or not you're sitting on this stage and have the privilege of speaking today. I might be standing a couple inches above all of you, but I'm below average height, so it evens out. But seriously, you and I are no different. We are even. You are only as good as the standards that you set yourself to. I hope this helped the people out here that needed it. I wish somebody would have told me this many times over in the past 4 years here. So if you're ever feeling down about yourself or like what you're doing doesn't matter, remember that I care. And I think that what you're doing matters. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Evan. It is now my honor to introduce the two valedictorians for the class of 2025, Yasmin Zamzami and Sarah Omar. Yasmin Zamzami will attend the University of Michigan and study political science. Sarah Omar is still undecided on her college, however, she is committed to studying health science. The valedictorians will now deliver their valedictory address, starting with Yasmin.
Good evening, respected teachers, staff, parents, fellow graduates, and all attendees, and congratulations, class of 2025. It is with great honor that I speak before you today as class valedictorian. Today marks not just a milestone in our journeys, but a moment of self-reflection on our experiences over the years. Our journey was an unforgettable one, unique to say the least, as we became freshmen in high school during the time of escaping isolation due to the COVID pandemic. This time was defined by isolation and fear about what's to come. We had to readjust to the lifestyles we were living almost 3 years prior, acquiring fundamental skills such as communication, routine, and expanding one's attention span. Essential aspects of life that we had lost during the pandemic. However, we persevered, assimilated, and won against that difficult battle. Although over the years it felt like this day would never come, it has unfortunately encroached upon us. I once, like many of you, have dreamed about the exciting moment of experiencing the next chapter. However, today, I stand before you all in complete awe of the amazing years I've had at Coldwater High School among all my fellow classmates, dedicated teachers, and gracious staff who have made the school a safe place for all. I want to thank my amazing counselor, Miss Youssef, who constantly made time for me and patiently listened to all my concerns and provided me with constant support and guidance. I am confident and proud to state that we have some of the best teachers and counselors at Coldwater High School. Mentors who not only guided us to reach our fullest potential and exceed in life, but also supported us like another set of parents. My guidance and support didn't end with these individuals, but also included my siblings who were alongside me through all my seasons of life, taking time out of their days continuously whenever I needed them. I had never once experienced the feelings of loneliness around them, as I knew that I had a special support system waiting for me at all times. Therefore, I want to sincerely thank each and every one of them for their continuous comfort and assistance. Then there's our parents, who aren't merely just parents, but also our best friends, providers, comforters, doctors, therapists, coaches, and many more. This achievement isn't just a symbol of a student's success, but a parent's accomplishment in guiding young high school students to success and life, which is a hard-fought task that requires patience, resilience, and unwavering commitment. Hands down, the most soul-testing assignment of all. Therefore, I want to thank each and every one of you parents who have successfully trumped over this rigorous chapter in life. I want to specifically thank both of my parents, Abdu and Sadiqa Zamzami, for their sacrifices, endless compassion, and unwavering support to aid me both emotionally and physically all throughout my life. My parents have continuously instilled in me the high regard of education and its ability to transform the future. Therefore, I would like a moment to thank my parents and fellow Arab community members in my native tongue, Arabic. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. وأهلا بالسيدات والسادة إلى هذا الاحتفال. إنها لحظة فخر بالنسبة لي، ولذلك أريد أن أشكر الشخصين الأساسيين الذي دعموني في كل لحظة من حياتي، أمي وأبي. لا يوجد كلام ممكن يوفيكما حقكم، لكن اعرفوا إني أحمل لكم الحب والامتنان في أعماق قلبي. يا أمي الحبيبة، يا نبع الحنان وسكينة القلب وصديقتي المقربة، أنا أحبك كثيرا وممنونة لك على كل خدماتك وتعليمك لي عن أهمية العطاء بدون مقابل. لن أنسى مكافحتك والتعب الذي عشتيه من أجلي. وأبي الحبيب عبد الملك الزمزمي، بطلي وقدوتي، أنت الذي زرعت أهمية التعليم في قلبي، وإن التعليم هو السلاح الأقوى، ومع ذلك تبنى الأحلام وتعد المستقبل. أنا أعرف أنك ضحيت بالكثير وحملت الهموم وكافحت الليالي من أجل مستقبلي وسعادتي، لذلك أشكر كثيرا على كل جهودك. ولذلك أريد أن أعبر لكم جميعا عن أهمية جهودكم أيها الأمهات والآباء. إن لديكم الكثير من التأثير على مستوى بناتكم وأبنائكم في هذا المجتمع، لذلك شجعوا أطفالكم على الدراسة والعلم، وعلينا أن نجتمع ندعم بعضنا البعض ونحتفل على إنجازاتنا. شكرا لكم جميعا على حضوركم، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Over the years of my rigorous high school experience, I realized that success isn't measured by our academic achievements, but by the growth one encompasses and the way it's used in our day-to-day lives. Therefore, I encourage each and every one of you to keep growing, learning, and do not allow yourself to be trapped in a cycle of perfectionism, silence, or fear. Freely embrace your true self when welcoming new experiences with open arms. Thank you, class of 2025, for these amazing years, and thank you all for your time.
evening to my respected teachers, proud parents, honored guests, and of course, my fellow graduates. 4 years ago, we walked into the school as young, lost students, unsure of the experiences ahead. I myself didn't know what to expect. I asked myself many questions, wondering if this high school journey would be easy or hard, if I will fail or if I will succeed. And as each year passed, I realized it was all the above. Sometimes it was easy and sometimes it was unbelievably hard. I had my ups and downs, as I'm sure many of you had. I met people I hope to keep in my life forever, and some I'm okay with leaving behind. Throughout this journey, I found amazing people who were there for me every step of the way. My teachers, who patiently answered all my endless questions. You took the time to help me understand, from the simple common sense topics to the complex mind-boggling ones. Because of you, I was able to grow, I was able to learn, and I was able to get to know incredible educators who truly cared. To my family, thank you for standing by me through the mood swings, the long nights, and the not-so-occasional meltdowns. A special shout out to my brother who was the victim of all my outbursts. I owe you one. You guys gave me the time and space I needed when school felt overwhelming, and you made the years unforgettable. To my classmates, some of whom I've known since our days at Max Larson, you are the people who gave our class its identity. Each of you brought something unique to the class of 2025. Whether it was your humor, kindness, leadership, or just showing up and being part of the journey, you mattered. We mattered. And as we go our separate ways, I truly believe each of you is destined to do amazing things. So thank you for being part of the story, for making it one I'll always remember, and for helping create something that felt more than just a class. It felt like family. And last, but definitely not least, my friends. You were the ones who pushed me to do better, believed in me when I didn't believe in myself, and made this entire journey not just bearable, but unforgettable. You girls were my support system, who carried me through the hardest parts of this journey. Thank you for being my safe space, my motivation, and part of the reason why I'm standing here today. And for my fellow Arab community and parents, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. في ختام هذا الفصل من حياتنا أتأمل ليس فقط المسافة التي قطعناها بل الأشخاص الذين أصبحنا. لقد واجه كل منا تحدياته الخاصة ومع ذلك ها نحن اليوم. لم نكبر كطلاب فقط بل كأفراد تعلموا كيف يجدون صوتهم ويصنعون مكانا لهم في هذا العالم. ورغم أن طرقنا قد تتباعد من هذه اللحظة ستظل الرحلة التي خضناها معا من ليالينا الطويلة وإصرارنا في مواجهة الصعاب ولحظات الضعف التي تحولت إلى إنجازات محفورة في قلوبنا إلى الأبد. ليست هذه نهاية بل هي بداية جديدة بنيت على كل لحظة تعب وكل بذرة أمل زرعنا معا. ومهما كان ما ينتظرنا فإننا نمضي إلى الأمام لا كما كنا بل كما قدر لنا أن نكون. وأود أن أعبر عن امتناني العميق لوالدي العزيزين، أمي الغالية التي دعمتني بكل طريقة ممكنة ووقفت بجانبي في كل لحظة، وأبي الذي عمل بجد وتعب من أجلي أن أصل إلى هذا اليوم. أنتما السبب لوجودي هنا اليوم، ومهما فعلت لن أستطيع أن أوفيكما حقكما أو أعوضكما عما قدمتماه لي. أشكركما من أعماق قلبي وأسأل الله أن يحفظكما ويرزقكما سعادة الدارين. وأحمد الله العظيم الذي لولاه لما وقفت اليوم بينكم، وأسأله أن يديم علي نعمه ويرزقني السداد والتوفيق في كل خطوة قادمة. As we leave today, we walk away from the halls that once echoed with our laughter, the classrooms where we grew, and the friendships that shaped us. Thank you for your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for these fabulous valedictorians. Many in the class of 2025 will be entering the local workforce, becoming contributing members of our Coldwater community. Would all of the seniors who have had or will be starting a job locally please stand? Thank you. At this time, Senior Class Secretary Dakota Allen will come forward and give tribute to our community.
What Coldwater High School student would have made it through every early morning without Big B in the gas station right down the road? Congratulations to my fellow graduates for getting through the countless early mornings, even if that means spending far too much money on caffeine. My name is Dakota Allen, and I have had the honor of serving as the secretary for the class of 2025. I would like to take the time to pay a tribute to our community, a community that has been essential to helping us mature and grow. Our community is made up of great diversity, including many, many families, and an abundant amount of different businesses, all shaping our community. I would like to take a minute to say thank you to everybody in the community for the countless dedication, donations, and time given to us in order to help our class succeed. Coldwater is a community that we should all be proud of. We are known for our many different cultures, languages, faiths, beliefs, and experiences. This is all greatly shown through the diversity of our high school, and that is why I and my fellow graduates should be proud to be from such a great community. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Ms. Allen. A few proud members of this class will be entering military service, committing themselves to the defense of our country following graduation. Will these seniors please stand and remain standing? Jonathan Lopez Estrada will be joining the Army National Guard. Soraya Velazquez will enter the United States Navy to become a nuclear engineer. Sabrina Cova Rojas will be joining the United States Army to become a nurse. Landon Watkins will join the United States Marines. Will all of our guests and patrons with us this evening who are currently serving or who have ever served our country in the armed forces, please stand along with these graduates. Thank you. Our academic competition teams, again, had an excellent year. Will all of our seniors who participated in Quiz Bowl, mock trial, or any academic team please stand? Thank you. Many seniors spent time serving their school and community in club activities. From Interact to UNICEF to Astra and even the Bake Club, these students all contributed to life at Coldwater High School. Will any senior who has been in a club please stand? This senior class has 2 exchange students. Carolina Ianini is from Brazil. And Leonardo Bigliato is from Italy. Thank you to Byron and Mallory Van Wagner for hosting these 2 fabulous students. Our fine arts students earned recognition at the local and state levels. Many of our seniors competed in Scholastic Arts, the Congressional Art Show, the Michigan Art Education Association Show, and helped to beautify Coldwater through community murals. Would any senior, the National Art Honor Society students don a rainbow cord? These students commit themselves to overall scholarship while immersing themselves in the visual arts. Would all of our National Art Honor Society students please stand? Coldwater's excellent musical production continues to be a source of pride for all of us, with many of our seniors performing in The Lightning Thief, this year's musical. Along with that, Bella Voce scored a 1 at state competition this year. Will all of the seniors who participated in our musical or choral programs please stand? Our Marching Cardinals once again provided outstanding entertainment and scored a 1 this year under the direction of senior drum major Gracelyn West. The concert band and symphonic bands also scored 1s at state competition this year. Will all of our seniors in need of our bands or color guard please stand? The Coldwater High School Student Council serves as a liaison between the administration and the student body. The student council members plan all of the special events throughout the year. Serving as the student council this year is Governor Zach Penrod, Lieutenant Governor Claire Hauber, Treasurer Evan Paratus. Will these students please stand along with any other senior who has served on the student council over the last 4 years? Thank you. The senior class president was Kaya Richmond. Vice president was Harper Cummings. Dakota Allen was secretary, and Eliana Foley served as treasurer. The class council representative was Zakiah Watson. Will all of these seniors please stand? Many of our students have served their school and community through the Coldwater High School National Honor Society. National Honor Society members maintain the highest standards of scholarship, character, and service. Our National Honor Society members don a white embroidered stole. Would all the seniors who are members of this prestigious society please stand? Our community service classes serve not only CHS and Coldwater Community Schools, but the larger Coldwater community. Would all of our seniors who have ever been in community service please stand? Thank you. Our senior student athletes, under the direction of the best coaching staff in the state, carry down the Coldwater tradition of excellence. Many of our athletic teams won sectional and regional championships. More important than individual achievements or winning as a team are the important lessons of sportsmanship taught on our athletic fields. Will all of our seniors who have participated in any of our athletic programs over the last 4 years please stand? At this time, Harper Cummings, Senior Class Vice President, will come forward and give tribute to our parents.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to start by giving a special shout out to my parents, Daylin and Christopher Cummings. They've gotten me to where I am today. But this is about all of us, so I would like to take a moment to thank all of our parents who have been supporting us for our entire lives. Graduation is an achievement for us as children, but it also says a lot about you as parents. Our parents have given us so much throughout our lives, the unending support, their love and encouragement in the hardest times, and of course our very favorite, their checkbook. Jokes aside, our parents have been next to us through everything that we have gone through over these past 13 years of school. Dropping us off for our first day of kindergarten was the first time our parents felt that we were growing up, and now come fall, they will be dropping us off for the next chapter of our lives. Whether that be college, trade school, the workforce, or the military, our parents will be letting us go and become the people we have grown into because of them. I know that for you as parents, this cannot be an easy task to watch your children leave, but this is something that we have been preparing for our entire lives. As a class, we would like to thank each and every one of you for everything you have done. You have taught us lessons that go beyond the classroom that will guarantee us our success in the future. Lessons of determination and kindness that will travel with us as we grow into adulthood. So, to our parents, thank you for everything that you have done our entire lives and everything you will continue to do for us. We love you.
السلام عليكم جميعا. أود أن أغتنم هذه اللحظة لأشكر جميع آبائنا الذين دعمونا طوال حياتنا. التخرج هو إنجاز لنا كأبناء، لكنه أيضا يعكس الكثير عنكم كآباء. لقد قدم لنا آباؤنا الكثير على مدار حياتنا، الدعم غير المنتهي والحب والتشجيع في أصعب الأوقات. لقد كان آباؤنا بجانبنا في طيلة السنوات 13 الماضية من التعليم المدرسي. كان يومنا الأول في رياض الأطفال هو المرة الأولى التي شعر فيها آباؤنا بأننا بدأنا نكبر، والآن مع قدوم الخريف يقومون بإيصالنا إلى الفصل التالي من حياتنا، سواء كان ذلك إلى الجامعة أو مدرسة المهنية أو سوق العمل أو الخدمة العسكرية، فإن آباؤنا سيسمحون لنا بالمضي قدما لنصبح الأشخاص الذين نشأنا بفضلهم. أعلم أن هذا الأمر ليس سهلا عليكم كآباء أن تروا أبنائكم يغادرون، لكنه شيئا كنا نستعد له طوال حياتنا. كصف دراسي نود أن نشكركم جميعا فردا على كل ما قدمتموه لنا. لقد علمتمنا دروسا تتجاوز حدود الصف الدراسي، دروسا تضمن لنا النجاح في المستقبل، دروسا في العزيمة واللطف سترافقنا بينما ننضج وننتقل إلى مرحلة البلوغ. لذا إلى آبائنا شكرا لكم، شكرا على كل ما فعلتموه من أجلنا طوال حياتنا، وعلى كل ما ستستمرون في فعله من أجلنا. نحن نحبكم. Now the entire class of 2025 would like to take this opportunity to thank their parents, grandparents, and guardians.
You have helped bring us to this point in our lives. We thank you for your guidance and support received over all these years. Would the class of 2025 please rise and give a standing ovation to our parents?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is just a short list of the many accomplishments of this wonderful senior class. Please help me acknowledge this great group of young men and young women. Seniors, I would like to extend my personal best wishes to each of you. Your talents, energy, conviction, and skills will bring much good to our world. With your great foundational education at Coldwater High School, I know you are well equipped to handle the challenges of the many new beginnings that you will soon experience. It is my sincere hope that you, the class of 2025, will use your skills and abilities with wisdom and tolerance for the good of all. Congratulations to all of you. It is now my honor to present the class of 2025, our superintendent of the Coldwater Community Schools, Mr. Paul Flynn. Mr. Flynn is the greatest supporter of every student at Coldwater Community Schools. Mr. Flynn?
Good evening, esteemed faculty, proud parents, honored guests, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. As your superintendent, it's an incredible honor to stand before you on this remarkable day, a day that marks both an ending and a beginning in your lives. Before I get into my message to you, let's take a moment to thank again those who have made this journey possible. To our dedicated teachers who sparked curiosity and never gave up on you even on your most difficult days, thank you. To the counselors who listened and guided and supported you through uncertainty, thank you. To the staff members who worked tirelessly behind the scenes, ensuring that every day was an opportunity to learn and grow, thank you. You have all been more than educators. You've been mentors, cheerleaders, and unwavering support systems. As I prepared for this moment, I was reminded of a quote I stumbled upon almost by accident. It's a quote by English novelist William Thackeray. He was overheard having a conversation with a young boy at a family gathering, and he asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And the young boy said, "I'm not sure." And Thackeray's response was, "That's okay, but remember, whatever you are, be a good one." Simple, direct, and undeniably powerful. At first glance, these words may seem just like another piece of advice, a nice phrase to print on a motivational poster. But they hold a profound message, because whatever you choose to become after this, whether you head to college, join the military, dive into the trades, or carve a completely different path, your journey will always come down to one thing: be a good version of whatever you choose to be. If you become a student, be a good one. Curious, diligent, and open to new ideas. If you become a worker, be a good one. Honest, dependable, and always striving for excellence. One day, some of you will become husbands, wives, fathers, and mothers. When that time comes, be a good one, loving, patient, and compassionate. But it doesn't stop there. You'll become members of new communities, different neighborhoods, cities, or even countries. When you do, be a good one. Stand up for what is right, contribute with pride, and leave your corner of the world better than you found it. And here's something that often goes unsaid. Be a good friend. Throughout your time here, you forge bonds that matter. Don't let the hustle of daily life pull you from the people who have been part of your journey. Make it a point to keep in touch, to be there for them, and allow them to be there for you. Because one day you'll need them, or they'll need you. And when that moment comes, be a good friend. And finally, remember that being good doesn't mean being perfect. You'll make mistakes, that's guaranteed. But when you do, own them, learn from them, and use them to become a better version of yourself. Be a good, whatever the next chapter of your life asks of you. So today, as your superintendent, I leave you with this simple challenge. Be good in what you do, be proud of who you are, and be proud to say that you are a Coldwater Cardinal. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
You've done a great job so far. We're now at that time. As we proceed to call the roll of the class of 2025 and honor each graduate individually, I would like to remind graduates, and most importantly families, that the commencement ceremony is a solemn occasion representing a rite of passage. It is a time of honoring achievement. It is one of the most important ceremonies in a person's life and should be afforded the proper decorum that a sincere ceremony deserves. To this end, I need to ask for all of you here today and your help in making this a truly dignified ceremony. During the roll call, guests need to remain seated until all of the graduates have exited. Our last graduate deserves the same level of decorum as our first graduate. I also ask that you respect each of our graduates by refraining from cheering, whistling, horn blowing, or other demonstrative actions which interrupt the solemnity of this occasion. This is of particular importance to parents, grandparents, and friends who wish to hear their graduate's name being read tonight. The parents of every graduate deserve to hear the name of their student being read. At the conclusion of the ceremony, we have the opportunity to honor graduates in our own personal ways. So please save those air horns and the confetti for the ride home or at your house, your backyard, not here. Your cooperation in maintaining the dignity of this ceremony and respecting each graduate of this class is expected and will be greatly appreciated. Our administrators, board members will now organize the diplomas for distribution and call the roll of the Coldwater High School graduating class of 2025. Mr. Toby Kirk and Ms. Rebecca Heaton will read the roll call. Dr. Lake, would you please come forward to congratulate our graduates? Mr. Shirk and Mrs. Foley will be helping students to the stage. Mrs. Moore and I will be greeting graduates as they leave.
Kaya Richmond. Harper Cummings. Dakota Allen. Eliana Foley. Zakiah Watson. Yasmin Zamzami. Sarah Omar. Evan Paradas. Muaz Abdullah. Salih Abdo. Imad Abdullah. Rami Abdullah. Nuha Abdullah. Christian Alberto Ochoa. Elena Agar. Carmen Aguirre Garcia. Bassam Ahmed. Hana Ahmed. Mohsin Ahmed. Rashid Ahmed. Shadi Ahmed. Azar El Jabri. Mohammed Alumari. Rowan El Akri. Rabab El Gabri. Saif El Kafi. Ahmed El Qasimi. Adnan El Khulaki. Hussam El Mater. Khadija Alumari. Safa El Sufi. Shahad El Tashi. Mariangel Alvarez Gandica. Ellison Anderson. Emily Andrew.
Landon Abel. Kendall Austin. J.C. Bailey. James Baker. Landon Baker. Brianna Barley. Tyler Barnes. Kylie Barnett. Addison Bates. Mariah Beatty. Vincent Beekman. Leonardo Biliato. Skylar Blue. Jackson Bowers. Jenna Boyd. Amory Bradley. Marielle Broke. Vincent Brofman. Madison Bulgin. Shane Burleson. Melanie Callejas. Ashlyn Caswell. Valentina Cherry Linares. Stephen Chico. Caitlin Koger. Keenan Collins Ingerson. Tristan Kroll. Jose Colon Padilla.
Cecilia Cook. Joy Corona Garcia. Corwin. Sabrina Cova Rojas. Alexander Crabtree. Rochelle Crank. Angel Cruz. Walker Desimo. Aaron Dare. Lucy Weissman. Dominic Diamond. Aiden Dershel. McKenna Dershel. Madeline Dixon. Mary Ellen Douglas Gillespie. Nicholas Downs. Owen Edie. Harley Edwards. Drew Ennis. Olivia Eversole. Elena Fields. Mackenzie Fields. Aaron Figueroa Garcia. Elf Florista. Nathaniel Floyd.
Landon Galinas. Jacob Garland. Logan Geisinger. Brady Grokenauer. Anthony Goebel. Corey Goodrum. Mason Grabowski. Genevieve Graham. Scarlett Granados Valderrama. Peyton Granger. Garrett Gruner. Adriana Hall. Evan Hamilton. Brady Hauver. Claire Hauver. Riley Hedgeland. Harmony Heater. Denver Heater. Adam Herman. Liliana Herwart. Abigail Hicks. Gamble Heimbaugh. Tavea Hughes. Grace Huff. Haley Horn. Dea Hamidi. Ruba Hussein. Carolina Yanini. Dawood Jabri. Ella Jenkins. Larissa Johns. Landon Carey. Gary Kidney. Abir Khalid. McKinley Kirk.
Dane Knapp. Motaz Cortez. Richard Krantz. Braden Lackey. Elizabeth Lahr. Caden Lewis. Allison Kelly. Kendall Lewis. Kazir Lindblom. Ava Longstreet. Jonathan Lopez Estrada. Brisney Lopez Ventura. Isabella Lozada Risi. Victor Lucas. Kylie Malone. Janaya Marrero. Destin Marvin. Ayla McCowan. Garrett McVicker. Alexis Mobley. Hiam Mohammed. Miriam Mohammed. Mehedar Mohammed. Saif Mohammed. Mallory Morick. Mohammed Naji. Rahil Nasser. Jaden Nelson. David Nowicki. Alcanza Newman. Elizabeth Ojeda. Mayra Ortiz Gonzalez. Alejandra Ozuna Chavez. Avery Harlberg.
Gabriel Paradine. Brendan Parker. Zachariah Penrod. Madeline Purcell. Stephen Feaster. Vanessa Pineda Lujano. Connor Retke. Ryan Ramos Garcia. Nicole Reyes Nieto. Grace Riley. Jennifer Rivera. Claire Roberts. Abigail Robinson. Alexis Rock. Virginia Rodriguez Melendez. Lydia Rogers. Liliana Roscoe. Dylan Russ. Quentin Russ. Zainab Salam. Ava Schunauer. Karali Schunauer. Keegan Schultz. Brianna Schlava. Alexis Scott. Kaya Seckler. Aisha Shabane. Wael Sharif. Drew Sharpley. Cameron Schilling. Caleb Seiler. Madison Schuler. Logan Smirka. Keegan Smith. Gloria Sosa.
Alexander Spencer. Rindy Spieth. Macy Stanton. Mackenzie Stewart. Mackenzie Stockwell. Lennon Swick. Lovencina Talius. Mia Taylor. Emily Teeples. Vladushki Thomas. Wyatt Thomas. Audrey Thornburg. Umari. Asher Van Dellen. Nora Van Wagner. Soraya Velasquez. Riley Vermeulen. Landon Watkins. Gracelyn West. Trey Wilson. Claudel Wishmeyer. Zoe Wagamuth. Daniel Zimmerman. And last but not least, Bentley Zuska.
Thank you to those guests who chose to respect the ceremony and these graduates. We appreciate it. At this time, I welcome Class President Kaya Richmond to come forward with Dr. Lake and certify the class of 2025.
Mr. Flynn, members of the board, faculty, guests, parents, students. In accordance with my authority as school board president, I hereby certify that the members of the class have successfully fulfilled the graduation requirements of the state of Michigan and Coldwater Community Schools.
Graduates, please move your tassels. Honored guests, faculty members, staff, relatives, and friends, it is my honor to introduce you to the Coldwater High School class of 2025.